What's up guys, my name is Mr. Freeze2244 and welcome to the Ellipses Elusive Target Arcade. Only this time we're going to be using optimized routes with optimized equipment. We're going to use all equipment available to us that we've earned through Hitman 1, 2 and 3. If you want to see more videos like this on the Elusive Target Arcade, let me know in the comments and I'll be sure to do more if you are interested in that. So for level 1 we have the collector and you have to hide all bodies for this one, that's the only complication we have. And we're going to retrieve the painting as well for this. All the timestamps of all levels are going to be in the description. Obviously we're doing it Silent Assassin and using all equipment and start locations available to us. We're going to start in the garden for this one. We're going to bring along the Seeker one, and we're going to bring along the titanium crowbar as well as a coin. Now, if you don't have the crowbar, don't worry. I'm going to show you where a crowbar is anyway. It's only just in case you don't have the shortcuts unlocked, which is the ladder at the end. So I'm going to show you where a crowbar is anyway, so don't worry about it if you don't have that crowbar. From the very start though, Cody Haynes, the collector, is going to be over here by the greenhouse. I'm going to hide in this bush, take him out, just shoot him. And once he grabs his stomach, just go ahead and shoot his guard as well. Because if we don't do that, he's going to follow Cody Haynes, and we don't want that. So if you're looking for the crowbar, it's just right there. Yeah, so it's just right there. But the only problem is those two enforcers are there, but most of the time they have their back to you anyway. So you just want to grab that crowbar over there if you haven't got the shortcuts unlocked. I'll leave a link in the description of the shortcuts for this map if you want to find out how to unlock them. But yeah, here we go. So this guard's going to be smoking a cigarette. He's momentarily going to walk away, and that's when we're going to kick Cody Haynes into the river. So once he's got a little bit of distance to us, we're going to go ahead and kick him in the stream. He drops a knife on the floor, the hobby knife. You want to grab that. If you want to, you can just exit straight away right now if you'd like. But if those of you that want to retrieve the painting, I'm going to show you how to do it. So just be careful of the enforcers in the area. There's a couple around. And we are going to enter the house in this disguise. It's going to be a trespassing zone with this disguise, but we're only trespassing for a little bit and it's not too difficult. You can put on a different disguise if you want to, but you have to make sure you hide all the bodies when you take someone else out. So we're going to chuck a coin behind this guard right here, because we want to climb the pipe that's just to his left. So as soon as he starts walking away, we're going to climb the pipe. Once you've done that, climb through the window. Now if you didn't grab the knife earlier, the hobby knife that dropped from Cody, there's a knife on the shelf in this bathroom. Just be careful of this guard patrolling up and down the corridor. Once he goes past, we're going to run past him. You duck into this corridor here, and then we're going to come back the window. There's going to be a pipe right there, so what you want to do is go ahead and climb that to the next floor. There's going to be a guard patrolling the area upstairs, so just be careful. And if he's walking away, go ahead and jump up. There's going to be a guard inside this room as well. He's going to walk away to the right. However, if you want to do it, just go ahead and throw a coin on the opposite side of the room, just to get his attention. Didn't necessarily need to throw the coin, but you know, I'm a little bit impatient. Use a knife to retrieve the painting. And all we're going to do now is retrace our steps to a point, and then we're going to use the shortcut to reach the exit. So we're going to circle our way back around the room while the guard has his back to us. Again, feel free to chuck another coin if you want to create another distraction. Just be careful, we'll appear again with the patrolling guards. Jump over this wall, slide down the pipe. Go past the window. On the other side is going to be a balcony, and there's going to be a guard up there. So if you haven't got this shortcut unlocked, you're going to need to break open that shortcut with a crowbar. But if you're worried about the noise it makes, I don't think this guard's going to hear it, but if you are worried about that, go ahead and knock him out. Drag him inside the room, and there's going to be a closet inside. You can hide his body. So you want to take out your crowbar and smack this open if you haven't got this unlocked. But if you have, just go ahead and slide down the ladder. And head straight to an exit when you're down here. Again, the optional objective for retrieving the painting is exactly that. It's optional. You don't get anything bonus for it, but I tend to do it anyway just in case people are interested in figuring out how to do that. But yeah, there's a Silent Assassin for level 1 with all the equipment and stuff like that. Level 2, we have the Liability. The optional objective for this one is not to eliminate the guide, and we have to make sure we hide all the bodies. So we're going to bring the medic poison valve for this one and start the biker hangout. We'll let the opening cutscene play out a little bit, because there's a guard outside that just stands around for a little bit, so we're going to have to wait regardless. If you want to use the bike as an exit, there's a motorcycle key just right on the table. We're going to run past this biker right here. There's going to be a load of pallets over here, so we're going to put our body against it and subdue this guy right here. Go ahead and stick him in the crate and take his disguise. Need to do this fairly quickly. Once you've done that, dismiss the guy at the bar and immediately poison the cup. Once you've poisoned it, make sure you go and serve the target the drink that's poisoned.
Hello. Why don't you give this a try?
Once you've done that, that's going to take care of itself. He's going to get sick and go to one of the portaloos on the other side of the area. Meanwhile he does that, we're going to knock out this guy and take his key. I'm going to have to put him in the crate as well, because we have to make sure all bodies are hidden, because well, it's not an optional objective, but that's all the objectives that we have to do. So we're going to hide his body in the crate, take his disguise as well, just for the RP. Grab the scooter key that he drops on the floor. Then we're going to open this door and peep around the corner and shoot out this camera, because we don't want to get spotted at the end. Meanwhile, Terence Chesterfield is going to come over here and be sick. But we're not going to drown him, we're just going to shoot him in the back. The reason for that is it's just a lot faster than drowning him, and there's literally no advantage to drowning him in this. Because either way, we've got to hide his body regardless. Which seems silly when you think about it. It's an accident kill. You shouldn't have to hide any bodies. But it is what it is. But now we've hidden the body, we can now exit via the scooter for a Son Assassin for level 2. Level 3, the Ascensionist. Again, we've got to hide all the bodies. That's it. So the only thing we need to bring with us is the medic syringe. That's it. Unequip your pistol, because you still need to get frisked to get through here. So if you have a pistol on you, you won't be able to get frisked. So make sure you unequip it from your equipment.
Like that spy stuff, pal? Sure you do. Everybody loves that.
So without equipment, this is actually quite tricky. But when you're using equipment, it is relatively straightforward. You just need to make sure that you're clearing out one of the bathrooms. That's the reason for the syringe. So what we're going to do first and foremost is get behind the bar. And behind the bar is going to be like a waiter. We need to knock him out and take his disguise. We need to poison Alison Moretta's tea. So you need to wait for an opportunity to get behind this bar. And then get in here. Knock out this guy. Put his body in the closet or locker. Whatever you want to call it. So yeah, go ahead and take his disguise. Behind you on the shelf is going to be some emetic rat poison. Go ahead and grab that. Next we need to get into the VIP area of this bar over here. There's going to be an enforcer right there. Just make sure you enter the area once he's looking the other way. Crouch and then poison this cup of tea. And again, doing the same thing as we exit. We can throw a coin if you'd like to his right if you want to get past there a little bit more easier. Now we're just going to wait for Alison Moretta. She's there at the bar there. You can see the enforcer through your instinct. Just be careful not to get spotted by her. She is like a super enforcer, so she can see through any disguise. But what we're actually going to do is put our suit back on. Don't have to do this, but I feel like we've got to kill some time, so you may as well. I would actually recommend just leaving it on, really, to be honest. Because then we have to get out of this bar without getting spotted. So we're going to wait for it to turn her back so we can exit. So yeah, there's Alison Moretta. She's going to enter that VIP area. And when she does that, we're going to head into the bathroom now. Head into this first stall. There's going to be a woman in here. So take out your emetic syringe. And then inject her with it. She's going to use She's going to use the toilet right next to her, so that means this room is occupied. So Alison Moretta is going to drink from her cup of tea. She's going to get sick herself, and usually she would go in that first stall where that woman is and use that toilet, but because it's now occupied, she's going to go into the second stall. And what that means for us is that we can hide her body in there, because there is actually a closet in there. So it's convenient for us. There's a way of getting around it without having to do anything else. So this is an ideal method for you if you're looking for no subdues and stuff. Well, we have subdued someone, but at least we could hide their body. See, with that first stall, there's no closet in there. See, she usually would go into the right stall, but because that's already occupied, she has to go into the left. It's a good way to get around the AI. But yeah, I don't recommend drowning. I recommend just subduing and snapping a neck. And the reason for that is because drowning just takes longer than subduing and snapping. Because you've got to put her in the closet regardless. But yeah, once you've hidden her body, we can go ahead and go straight to the exit. We're going to go back to the very start where the elevator is, and that pretty much wraps up the Ascensionist. But yeah, if you're a fan of this kind of thing, usually I would just do default loadout methods. But if you are wanting me to do the rest of the Elusive Target arcade contracts like this as well as the default loadout, let me know. I'll be happy to do it as well on top of the default loadouts. So everyone's a winner in that case. But if you're not interested, I'm not bothered. It is what it is. But yeah, easy silent assassin. It's much easier to do these contracts when you're using equipment to your advantage. It's mainly just going to be poisons and seeker ones and, you know, emitted gas and stuff, because it just makes everything a lot easier. But that's going to do it for this video, so thank you very much for watching. Drop a like if you did like this and it helped you out, and again, drop a like if you want to see more Elusive Target arcade with the optimized routes and stuff like that. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments as well, and I really appreciate it. Appreciate all the support. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe if you are new to the channel, or if you haven't subscribed already. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers.